So what is open source software? If you search the internet, you will find there are many different definitions people give you, but the most commonly agreed standard is set by the Open Source Initiative. The OSI is a corporation that was founded in California in 1998 to benefit the public. According to the OSI, open source is a development method for software that harnesses the power of distributed peer review and transparency of process. One of the obvious criteria that you must have for open source is that there must be access to the source code of the software, but there are also other important criteria that must be met. The OSI has set a list of 10 criteria in which the software must be met in order for it to qualify as open source. As you can see, many of them have to do with the software license as well as the distribution of the software. The history of open source software dates back to 1983. Open source actually originated as a free software movement in which the users' rights were promoted. Users advocated for the right to access and modify software. The term free software was actually the prevailing term until 1998. The original intent of the software was not to emphasize that the software should be free from cost, but that users should have the right to access and modify the source code. Although this was the original intent, there were numerous programs that were free of cost, so many believed that free software should in fact be free. In 1998, the OSI began advocating for a change from the term free software to open source. They hoped that by changing to the term open source, it would help clarify its intent to the people, and companies would be more willing to partake in open source because of its commercial potential.
Currently, technology companies such as Google, Apple, and Digium are utilizing open source software to improve their business and products. Google's Android operating system is the first free open source and fully customizable mobile platform. According to the VAR Guy, get ready for an open software and applications platform that runs across hundreds or thousands of different cell phones and smartphones. Although this may sound ambitious, Google has received support from dozens of service providers, software developers, chip makers, and other tech companies to support Android, which debuted in 2008. The success of Google's first attempt at entering the cellular telecommunications domain has paved the way for literally endless possibilities in the software realm. Realizing the growth trend of open source, Apple has started to allow open source applications on the iPhone. A new application called WikiHow is one of Apple's first open source applications and is offered free to the customer. WikiHow is essentially the world's how-to manual. The new application allows for searching and browsing through over 50,000 how-to manuals. The most important aspect of the application is that it has been filed under the GPL license, allowing for anybody to download, modify, and improve the source code. Apple is excited about this new capability, and we will surely see more open source applications in the near future. Digium, on the other hand, is striving to incorporate open source software with the greatly expanding market of voice over IP, which enables a user to use a computer as a telephone. As the Digium executives say, take one hot market, i.e. voice over IP, and meld it with another hot market, i.e. open source, and you've created a perfect storm. Digium promotes Asterisk, a quickly growing open source IP platform. The next couple of years should be very interesting for Digium and the users of voice over IP. What are some of the benefits of using open source over another type of software? According to OpenJectConsulting.com, the benefits are threefold. The first benefit is freedom. Freedom allows for enhanced flexibility in deployment. And because there is no need for license negotiations with vendors, customization can be performed at will. The second benefit is security. Now you may be thinking, how can open source software, whose code is available to anyone and everyone to manipulate, maintain security? Easy. Vulnerabilities are more likely to be noticed and patched since open source is a process of ongoing development. The third benefit is standardization. Users are not dependent on proprietary concepts, tools, or formats. According to OSI, open source benefits a company through better quality, higher reliability, more flexibility, and lower cost. With this recent trend toward open source, the possibilities of open source are endless.